Woodstone, the leader in handcrafted wood windows and doors for historic landmark replication and projects of distinction, strictly adheres to an exacting vision of quality derived from the best of tradition and technology.
Tradition and technology can be combined in several different ways. The first way in our shop is that we have to use traditional old machinery to create elements that are put together in the old traditional fashion, coped mortise and tenon joinery. This machine is approximately 100 years old. It's used to make pegged mortise and tenon joinery. Very few window and door manufacturers continue to fabricate their doors using this traditional technology. But it is still the best technology for wood door and window frames available.
Time-honored craftsmanship and the advantages of superior modern materials assure unmatched performance and durability that meets and exceeds the current environmental and building requirements.
Pegged mortise and tenon joinery, especially when it's done with high resistance to decay wood species, is easy to warrant for a long period of time. It basically will not come apart in your lifetime. We can provide the industry's best warranty. We'll warrant the woodwork for 20 years, we'll warrant the finish for 25 years, and we'll warrant the insulating glass for 20 years.
The material is hand selected. We take a lot of time in actually going through the rough lumber supplies to pick out the appropriate pieces and match the grains, especially on some detail like we have with the archwork here. These components were cut out in a fashion that the grain of the wood flows together from piece to piece. That attention to detail that Woodstone puts into their product, I think, is what sets us apart.
We actually take the raw lumber and we manufacture all the pieces and parts here in our shop. We make the insulating glass. We want to make sure that the client has the ability to maintain this unit for as long as it should be in service. It's not rocket science, but it is a complicated fabrication technique, which is why most people don't do it.
Many manufacturers would fabricate this sash as with one large piece of glass and simulate this division of wood that we've represented here. But Woodstone does a true divided light where each of these openings has its own piece of insulated glass. If you have to replace the glass, you can just replace one individual light rather than replacing the whole entire sash of glass.
At Woodstone, handcrafted assembly is united with ultra-modern, dipped protective coatings to achieve spectacular beauty and protection from the harsh outside environment. Tradition and technology is the mastery of the oldest and most durable building material, wood, along with precision thermal pane glazing and sophisticated reflective glass.
Basically, what you're seeing here is a haunch tenon going into a mortise of the style and all designed to fit just so. This is a mutton bar. It's the element that makes a true divided light sash. It's also pegged mortise and tenon. It fits in its corresponding mortise this way with a tight fit to the weather. With a replicated unit, you can take advantage of new technologies, insulating glass being one of them. To put a piece of insulating glass in an existing single glazed restored piece diminishes the integrity of that piece. And usually they're not designed to be able to accept them, and replication is a requirement. It often costs much more to try to restore it than it does to simply replace it.
Tradition and technology is the combination of centuries-old joinery methods improved by the precision of multi-million-dollar robotics. Woodstone originated the digital modeling techniques for custom joinery and mastered the integration of advanced materials into traditional design. That is tradition and technology. That is Woodstone.
And we can replicate any existing format. That's what the Woodstone system is designed to do. Basically, we can match molding profiles, we can match hardware, we can even match antique glass. We have developed proprietary computer software that allows us to model each and every window that we make. Every element in a Woodstone window is defined and described, and quite frankly, handled individually. We can adjust our system more easily than most manufacturers can. For example, a double hung window like this has 500 pieces and parts that have to be controlled. If all of a sudden somebody finds out that a finished floor height has been changed by, let's say, a ½ an inch, it's easy for someone to say, make the window a ½ an inch shorter. But we have to be able to modify all 500 pieces and parts in a way that coordinates that ½ inch change. And to do so without an extensive computer model is virtually impossible or impossibly time consuming. If you have a large building that has what we call monumental windows and doors in it, and I would say monumental would be a window that's 5 feet wide and 15 feet tall, you will get a better cost benefit from Woodstone than you will anyplace else. Woodstone does not just manufacture windows and doors. We are a service company. We will come to your job site and assess it. We will come to the job site and take measurements to make sure that the units that have been specified will indeed fit and function as they're designed to do. We actually give you a firm contract price. It's not cost plus, it's not an estimate. We give you a price, and that is what we stick to. What I like is confronting any complex project and working it through. And that is one of the reasons that we chose to do historic replicate windows and doors. That's why most other manufacturers don't do historic windows and doors. It's complicated. We relish the complication. We enjoy making things work. And if it makes the customer happy, we're happy.
Woodstone constantly strives to blend the solidity and durability of the old with the performance of the new to achieve greater quality and performance in its products. Woodstone loves the challenge of continuous improvement. It's the kind of company and spirit you want to entrust your building project to. Windows and doors are the jewels encrusted in the building. Woodstone windows and doors radiate beauty and performance for a lifetime. Visit woodstone.com or call for more information.